Cobanermani456, or Cobanermani456, mostly known as Kobe, is a YouTube Let's Player with more than 1 million subscribers. Born on July 27, 1995, Kobe is quite a bit further off than he may have ever expected. Making on average 200,000 daily views, Kobe can be labeled as the largest Sonic tuber on this platform. While having the title of Sonic tuber, Kobe is still fairly moderate with the games that he plays. And the fact that not only did Kobe start at the right time, but also capitalized on, at the time, new Nintendo releases, it's not hard to see why he has such a large standing on YouTube as it is. Riding the wave of hype around the recent 3DS and Wii U releases, along with the YouTube algorithm change, Kobe has multiple videos that have reached well over 10 million views. Despite the immense amount of popularity he's come across, Kobe is still reluctant to call himself a celebrity, even if just an internet celebrity. Let's Plays or gameplay commentaries have been one of, if not the most popular genres on YouTube, but within the genre itself are many different types of people. Some play all games while some stick to only family-friendly ones. Some play indie games while some can even stick to a specific game or franchise alone. Kobe is most notably a family-friendly gamer, but that appearance has started to dwindle in the past year or so. What Kobe has done has largely remained the same, but his own interests in YouTube have started to see a new light. His following has stayed steadily the same, his development of personality has been a driving force for him, and the channel allowing him to do so may be heading in a slightly new direction. From my experience with Kobe, it's evident that he never has negative intentions in mind. While he has seemed to have a bit of a temper, as of late he's been thoroughly focused on improving himself. Kobe has never been one to shy away from his flaws, and while he may not always know how to fix something, it wouldn't stop him from trying. His interests don't stop with himself though, as he's been known to be very generous with his family and friends. In terms of interests though, lately a lot of time has been put into his own physical betterment, but his attentiveness for YouTube and gaming continues strong. Throughout his time on YouTube, he's gone into detail about a lot of things he's done. One of those things would be to make drawings, which at one point he would even sell to make a bit of money. While he has had other interests outside of YouTube, the fact that he was capable of doing it as a career made any other attentions seem like a wasted effort. As playing games has been something he's enjoyed, Kobe has remained very happy with his current career. Because of his long history with games, Kobe has on multiple occasions shown his great knowledge of them. Despite his intelligence, he's always had a bit of an issue with certain puzzles, or even more simple tasks in games, claiming that he quit trying to beat Sonic the Hedgehog 3 when he was younger because of the barrel in Carnival Night Zone. Even though he may not always understand or get everything right away, he always is capable of completing the games that he plays, but how he reacts to these games can vary depending on his opinion of it. He has been one to stand up for games that have generally been hated on, like Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic R, or others. How he reacts to the general community is a bit different though. He is oftentimes willing to take requests for games and treats his subscribers with lots of respect. He might not be able to communicate with each individual subscriber, but he still enjoys getting feedback and really bonding with them through the use of things like the question of the day. Kobe has never really shown to address any sort of hate that's been directed towards him, as he's never really dealt with too much of it. But when he does encounter it, he generally reacts pretty calmly, as he is as a person. It being true that Kobe mostly stays calm, he has had his fair share of moments in which he's been infuriated, sometimes getting to the point to where he can't help but to curse, which is something he's generally avoided on his channel. The reason for this is because he always wanted his channel to be available to all audiences, meaning anyone can view his videos. And to this, his following mostly consists of kids. For a good amount of his life, Kobe lived with both his parents in Texas, until moving with his mother and two sisters to Mississippi at the age of 10. Growing up in an extremely religious family, Kobe had been banned from playing games like Pokemon, as it had been labeled as satanic. But with this, he was still allowed to play many of the games he wanted to, mostly Sonic games. Before making his own channel, Kobe enjoyed watching things such as Super Smash Bros. Brawl Sonic combo videos, and other general gaming content. One of his inspirations being Chugga Conroy, at the age of 14, Kobe decided he wanted to start his own YouTube channel. On April 11th, 2010, the channel Cobanermani456 was created. The origin of his name is actually a fascinating story. On the day he was setting up his channel, he thought of the name Cobanermani456 by combining his real-life name, Govan, with the brand name, Armani, as his mom had a tab open for Armani suits. The two, Kovan and Armani, was turned into its own spelling, Cobanermani. The 456 has its own story though, as it may hint to him having a channel prior. Kobe stated that the numbers 456 was picked because it was different from the more formulaic 1, 2, 3. His reasoning for adding the numbers in the first place remains unclear though. Although, if my memory is correct, he mentioned something about how the numbers 1, 2, 3 are what he used last time. Kobe started out doing basically what he's doing now, although many of his first videos on his channel have been deleted. Currently, the earliest video on the channel is a re-upload of a Sonic Colors GameSpot trailer. Alongside that are a few more videos involving the game Sonic Colors. From there, he continued with more Let's Plays. At the time, a lot of what his channel consisted of was Let's Plays, unboxings, a few drawing videos, and news update videos. Over time, the content shifted to mostly Let's Plays and an unboxing video here and there. But this formula started to lead to some issues. Not only was it getting repetitive, but it was harder to stay more consistent. In the light of this, Kobe made the decision to start numerous different daily series. The earliest series wasn't even started with the intention of consistency, but was done out of the continuation of his Sonic Generations Let's Play. This series is what we now know as Mod Mondays. Starting off only playing Sonic Generations mods, this series was the first of its kind on his channel. In the series now, he has played a few games, including Super Smash Bros., Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and a few others. After Kobe introduced the idea of different series, he started Kobe Plays, where he can play any game one time, or outside of what he would normally play. And Fan Game Fridays, where he simply plays fan games. It was also around this time that he had started to mention videos, reacting to different Sonic or Super Smash Bros. Trailers. Throughout the whole time he's had his channel, he's no matter what always continued Let's Plays. Kobe's played a plethora of different games, too many to even say. But because of the amount of videos he's made, as of May 28th, 2017, he's made a total of 2,594. As it is with YouTubers, it's not uncommon to see them collaborate. Over the great amount of videos that Kobe has, he's collaborated with quite a few different people. From PK Sparks to Zero, he certainly has been around the community. The only collab channel he's had, from my knowledge, is a channel called the 10-Man Clan, which consisted of Cobanermani456, Sully Palms, Video Game Heat, Trainer Mark, PK Sparks That Hotness, Michael8414, John Awesome, Blabla LPs, Solid Moose, and Alternic24. Aside from that channel though, he's also had quite a few other channels of his own, the first of them being one that almost no one is aware of. Politics Religion 456 was a channel intended to express Kobe's political and religious views. With only 3 uploads and 65 subscribers, most people have no idea this even exists. The channel was most likely discontinued to avoid controversy, as these can be very sensitive topics to many, but that's just speculation. Either way, with regards to this channel in itself, it's probably best that he stopped at the 3rd video. The next channel he opened was only a few months later. On July 11th, 2011, Cobaner456 Trailers had officially became a channel. With 40 videos and 212 subscribers, this channel's main use was to upload trailers and archive any videos that appeared on the 3DS application, Nintendo Video. Despite that, the majority of the videos mostly consist of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D soundtrack. Once again, this channel has never really been anything significant. Not long after the creation of that channel came the finally more significant Kobe-1 Kenobi 456, which was started on September 14th, 2011. Having the most videos out of all the different alternate channels Kobe has, this channel has 52 videos. Having a total of 1,963 subs, this is what would be considered his actual, at the time, second channel. The channel mainly had drawing videos on it, considering the fact that he was quite a bit more into drawing at the time. This only made sense. Alongside that, he used the channel to move over his news updates, as he didn't want them on his main channel. The channel overall did fine for what it was at the time, but it didn't take Kobe too long to drop it. Over time, Kobe has had multiple projects outside of YouTube. As part of his 100k subscriber special, Kobe started the now discontinued Cobanermani456.com. Its main purpose was to archive his videos in the case that YouTube was ever shut down. Being created with the format and layout of how YouTube once looked, the website did pretty well, but never really served much of a purpose. For unknown reasons, this is now what the website looks like if tried accessing. When it was up and running, there was even a section to buy t-shirts, but that has now been moved over to Spreadshirt.com. While Kobe has only ever had one website of his own, he's participated in the creation of another website known as thegamingcartel.com. This was created in collaboration with a few other YouTubers. The site was mainly used as a forum and gaming news website. Over time, Kobe had many projects and series, but those are what I find to be most notable. While Kobe may not be the 100% most original YouTuber on this platform, he certainly has had a lot of influence in the gaming community, mostly with younger YouTubers just getting their footing in YouTube. The amount of people that have been influenced to start YouTube because of him is extremely great, I myself being one of them. In the Sonic gaming community, there is this kind of joke about using the checkerboard, the main pattern popularized by Kobe. Another is the use of a clip compilation-esque intro, oftentimes using a pattern overlay. This specific intro format may not have been started by Kobe, but he certainly was the catalyst making people aware of it. Aside from simple graphical influence, Kobe has created a great wave of people choosing not to swear in their videos. He can also be recognized as one that has helped popularize more family-friendly gaming. It's safe to say that if you see a Sonic tuber, he most likely knows who Cobanermani456 is. His general fanbase has never really given him too much criticism, as he's fairly liked by many. To see someone start something that has brought people like me and many others to where they are today really shows how far his influence has gone. Kobe's overall evolution of content and as a person has been inspiring. Even as of recently, with the creation of Kobama-sama, his new channel, shows that you should really do what you want on YouTube. Overall, Kobe has gone from being a little YouTube Let's Player to an internet celebrity with a good amount of influence. He's changed himself to be a better person, acting as an inspiration to a good few. He's claimed on many occasions how his fan base has been a blessing to him, which is hard to disagree with. Kobe has meaning to a lot of people. He's done a lot for the community around him, and I think it'd be appropriate to thank him for where he's gotten some people. Even then, it doesn't appear as though he's going anywhere, so he may truly forever rock the place.